Here we go. Here we go. Like this is definitely a pleasure for me to have this moment to speak to Tiffany. I appreciate you so much. So thank you for having me. Thank you for being here. It's definitely a pleasure. But how are you doing? How's it going today for you?
Today has been pretty okay,
Good,
pretty good.
good.
Yes, I've been productive.
Um, President and CEO of an amazing nonprofit organization, Project 730. And this is going to be really cool. Project 730. Um, this is going to be a really, really good conversation. But Tiffany, again, thank you so much for joining us. But give us the genesis as to, everyone the genesis of how this organization started. Like, how was it birthed?
Well, Project 730 was started in 2017. My daughter, Paris, she started Project 730 in high school. She wanted to find a way to help the city of Atlanta homeless community. And so she decided to start up a GoFundMe for her birthday, which is July 30th, hence 730. And she started raising money. And it was like, instead of getting a gift for my birthday or buying something, I'm going to take this money and buy essential items, care packages, blankets, and things like that and give to the homeless community in Atlanta.
Wow. And so now the legacy you're carrying the legacy. We're still going strong. And one of the things that I appreciate in terms of what you're doing as it relates to the organization is your ability, and I appreciate your just humility. What would you say is like, in running a nonprofit organization, I know it's not easy, right? What
Yeah.
would you say is probably one of the hardest things, um, in this moment, in this space for you, in terms of running a nonprofit and in this space? What would be that hardest part for you?
Um, well, the first part of this organization is running it without my daughter. That's the hardest part. Um, and just knowing that this was something that she was doing and her dream, I found notes and things that she was jotting down to do with Project 730. The second hardest part is finding the right people to execute your vision. And just having that, volunteerism, consistency. We are family ran nonprofit, but and we have a lot of support within our family and close friends. But I would like to see more, more involvement with the community as well.
Yeah. Hey, listen, if you just chimed on, we're here with Tiffany Moore, President and CEO of Project 730, which is an amazing nonprofit organization. We're going to hear more into it. But if you are here on the live, you're welcome to just put your comment in, share some love, whatever that is you want to encourage. It's not easy. And I can, attest to this. It's not easy, giving leadership to a nonprofit organization. So if you want to show Tiffany some love, just put it in the chat. If you have some questions for her, just shoot it over, and we'll make sure that we read it. In terms of like the overall organization, you said one of the things is, and we're going to go to the hardest part, then we're going to start dealing with the work, because like I've known, you and I connected, and one of the things, and I have to say this, Tiffany, is your strength. Is It's amazing. Like I follow you on social media, and just your strength to keep doing it and to keep moving. What is it inside of you that says, I gotta keep doing, I gotta keep pushing to serve the homeless, to serve the people of Atlanta? Like, what is it that wakes you up, that drives you to say, I just got to keep going?
Um, it actually has breathed life into me. Um, it picked me up to be able to have Project 730, knowing that it was a piece of my daughter's heart and soul and her legacy. Um, at a point where I didn't see what my purpose was anymore. Project 730 gave me life. It gave me a close connection to her, to be able to be a part of this. And my sister and I and my family and I, we just took it and decided to, continue the legacy. We
Yeah.
were always, doing philanthropy for many, many years, but Project 730 is definitely something special.
And listen, Woody Banks just gave you two hearts and said, "Love you, cousin."
Hey,
Sean Boone said, "God is definitely guiding your steps." Tiffany, we love you. Sherry Moe with the "so proud of you" and the purple heart. I always see the purple hearts. We have so much to talk about. So I always see the purple hearts as it relates. Anytime like Sherry just put up a purple heart. Explain that the significance of like when you go, if you ever go to Tiffany's timeline, her Facebook, you're gonna see purple hearts. What is the significance of that purple heart in the
um,
purple piece?
purple was Tara's favorite color, and she painted her room purple, nails, and so it, once everything happened, and we had to find a way to, plan the ceremony for her passing. It was all purple, and it was beautiful.
Wow.
And the church was purple. I mean, everything. And so purple has just become the color, the theme of Project 730. That was the color of her logo. She had shoes, everything. So we're
Wow.
purple is it.
You know what was Robin just said, Robin just said congrats. Nicole Holman said such a strong and powerful woman. 3 exclamation points
I
with
love y'all.
three purple hearts. You know what was really, I guess, emotional for me, definitely for me, when you asked me to build the website
Hmm.
and you sent me pictures of your daughter and you also sent some writings. I think it was like a diary or some things that your daughter had written.
Hmm.
And it was so emotional for me. And although the site, has totally changed from when I started it. But Tiffany, and I never told you this, but what was so emotional for me was like I was recreating, I was literally meeting your daughter for the first time through her writings, through the
Hmm.
pictures, and you were sending them to me. And I was like, God, like, give me the strength and your guidance, not only to help with the organization, but to be there for her mom. And I always say this, and there's so much love coming to you on this time on this timeline. I personally am proud of you. Going back to something that you said earlier, and then we're gonna dive into the work, the program, and then the raising of money and all of that good stuff. You said one of the hardest parts is running the organization, running the nonprofit organization without your daughter, who obviously is the genesis to this whole piece. And let me say this: I love when you post. Patricia just said Shawnee Asker, your strength and determination is so inspiring. I'm so proud of you, sis. Love you. Hey, Patrice, look at here. I feel you. Elisa Harris said, I'm so proud of you. Little cousin legacy lives on. I mean, there's so
Y'all
much.
gonna make me cry. Y'all know y'all gonna mess up my makeup.
Hey, they said they're gonna make you listen. This is just you and I talking. I don't and family and friends here, but just to see the love that, and again, y'all, just keep dropping the purple hearts in, keep sharing, because we're gonna just stay on this conversation. It feels so organic for me. Robin just put in the Purple Heart. You said earlier one of the toughest parts of running the nonprofit organization is doing it without your daughter. I'm just so proud of you, and I'm standing with you. And I've always said this: I got you. And everybody here that's on this timeline, love you, sis. Tears of joy, Patrice. Everybody that's chiming in has so much love for you. What is it, and how can we support you even further to help fill that gap, that void? Amanda says, I'm so proud of you, strong woman. I love you. What is it that we can do to help close that void? Because you gave two things, and then we're going to talk about finding the volunteers and the people as well. But what is it that we can do to help close that gap? If any?
Yeah.
Probably nothing.
That part, prayer, keeping me busy. It helps, and just resources. I'm in a much better space than I was 6 months ago, and just trying to take Project 730 with my sister, my family, my fiance, everybody, just taking it to the next level.
Yeah. And we definitely gonna take it there. In terms of like the other piece where we said we need volunteers and people, let's talk about some of the things that you need in terms of like the volunteers or the kind of support. Thank you so much. Yes, let us know what you need. All right, so we're gonna really dive into this need and then talk more about the program. What are some of the things that you need?
Well, we need more volunteers, of course, commitments, and we need donations. We've partnered up with Rob Wilson and a chain of restaurants just to do one project, but we need consistency so that we can do this on a regular basis, at least monthly. Right
Okay.
now we're doing quarterly, but we would like to go monthly and then eventually, daily if possible, if in the future we can have a community center or something of that sort.
What is what's the website?
The website is project730.org.
All right. All right, there it is right there on the screen, project730.org. If you just chimed in, I'm here with Tiffany Moore, the president and CEO of Project 730, which is an amazing nonprofit organization that really impacts the lives of homeless in Atlanta. Where do you see the organization growing? Like, where do you see it going? What does that look like?
It's global. That's where it's going, and I see. Last year we were tapped into 12 cities all across the United States. When we did Project 730 in Atlanta alone, we fed over 700 people in 2 days. And this year, we're planning to double that number. We did get a lot of support throughout the country, and we got a lot of pictures and videos that came in just to show the support. And I would like to keep that going for those that can't make it to Atlanta, to just keep that going. Let's turn the country purple, the city purple, and beyond.
Let's turn it. Let's turn it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Like, I work with, and I'm fortunate to be able to work with so many nonprofit organizations, and I'm blessed to be able to work with so many. What inspires and blesses me so much, man, look at all these purple hearts. So Alicia Ayers Harris gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but 11 hearts. Sean Rogers, 7 purple hearts. You are complete. Love you. So much love.
Love you.
Oh, they hear you. So much love coming in. And then if you just want to just drop Amanda Braxton, thank you so much. If you just want to drop just encouraging words, I'm reading your words directly to Tiffany. Because not only, she said that we need resources, And if you want to make a financial contribution, I'm inviting, Tiffany, for those to make financial contributions to support the work. What are some of the things that you have coming up? What's on the horizon?
We have a project called Sleepless in Atlanta, where we're collecting 1,000 sleeping bags, and we're collecting those in various locations. One of them being Sister to Sister in Stone Mountain, and another one being Fit Squad Studios. We also on set on July the 30th and 31st. On the 30th, we'll be doing a feeding in the morning at 8 o'clock, and afterwards, we'll do that until that runs out, and then afterwards, we'll have a get together just to celebrate because that will be her official birthday. We generally start that day off with a visit at the cemetery, a prayer, and releasing of balloons. But this year we'll release doves. And then on July the 31st, we're going to have a gala. And we're also going to be doing a feeding that
Wow.
morning as well.
Wow. Wow. So you start off with going to the cemetery. It's going to be doves this year?
Yes. We're going to have a releasing of the doves, and we're going to have a prayer. And then that's how we're going to start our day before we go out to feed the homeless. That's her actual birthday is July 30th. And it came to me. I was talking to my sister and I said, this day has marked, you know, because she has passed on and remembering her birthday every year. And as I'm in a support group with women every year, the remembrance of their child's birthday, it's been a really sad occasion. But last year, it actually picked me up because she gave me so much to do, and all of us, and we had a great turnout and great support that it didn't even strike me as an emotional situation until later on. But it was a great thing that just being able to do something on 7:30 besides sit in the house and reflect on what's not here, but reflect on what we have, and that's taking care of our community and making sure that the people have what they need.
Kimberly Brockton just said, reaching out to you, Tip from South Carolina. We love you, sis.
I love it.
And we hey, listen, it's gonna be global. Woody Banks, be encouraged. I mean, it's definitely. I tell you, Sherry is like blinging the Purple Hearts. Like, I don't know who she is, but listen, this
That's
whole
my
situation.
sister.
Hey, Sherry, this
That's
whole
your sidekick.
hey, listen, this whole thing is gonna be purple before it's over. So going back to the part that I said, when you reached out to me, I believe that I did I think it was the 501c3 piece,
Yes.
and then the website, and we just organically, connected from that moment. And I just have to say this, like, for me to be a part, knowing that I'm a part of helping your daughter's legacy live on is fulfilling to me. Like, then I see, like, you'll post just so many different things. And I'm like, this is just such a powerful moment, because all of us are being a part of this experience, this moment, to keep and carry your daughter's legacy. And you posted a picture recently. I think it was graduation or something like that, Mother's Day, something. And when I saw the picture, I was like, wow, this young lady at such a young age knew exactly the impact that she wanted to have. You don't see that. And I just think it's just amazing that you have all of us and so much love, to be able to support that legacy. And so I just want to let you know that we're here. You know what I mean? Like, thank you, Mr. Hill, for your love. You've done it truly for this. Sherry, you're welcome. This is a pleasure for me to be a part of this experience. That piece where we talked about, like, going for homeless and supporting individuals and supporting communities and, expanding, I believe is going to happen. But I do want to do this for just a moment. how can people make financial contributions to support the organization?
There are several links on project730.org. You
Okay.
can go to project730.org. There are several links. You can also go to PayPal, project730.org, and pay us through PayPal as well.
Okay.
And or you can call us at 678-683-4043. Again, that number is 678-683-4043. We're on Facebook and Instagram, project730.org.
Tiffany Moore, uh, this was good. Like
I was
we gotta do right. We have to do this more often. Just sitting and talking to you, I'm seeing so much greatness that's coming your way, and everyone and all the volunteers who are supporting. And I just want to personally tell you again, thank you so much for
and I
being here.
appreciate you.
I
I'm
know you do. I
I
know you
appreciate
do.
you and all your help. You have been like a gem. I mean, just the support, and just even walking us through and being patient, with us. I really appreciate you. Like I thank God for your assistance and for you as a person. You have a huge heart just to want to help the community in the nonprofit industry and all the people that you help. I follow you also, and I just see all the amazing things that you do. And I just want to say thank you.
I appreciate you. We're doing this again. That number is 678-683-4043. Please, guys, let's just flood the phone. The website. Just go to the website. I want everyone. Make sure you share this live. Make sure you share it. Is there anything that you want to say before we get ready to exit out of here, or you said it all?
I just want to say to everybody, thank you all for your support. I will be releasing more information with my sister and I and the rest of our family on Project 730. We have a lot of things that we are working on, and we just want to live out the vision that Terrace has already laid in the path. We are adding things to that vision, but we're trying to keep it as organic as possible. So that's our plan, is to keep it as organic as possible.
And we're gonna do it. I mean, with you and your sister, the leadership, it's gonna happen.
Yes,
And I want and keep posting the pictures, keep
that's my
sharing.
therapy.
Say that again.
I said that's my therapy.
Is it really?
Yes. Some nights I
Really?
can't sleep, and I mean, I really don't post them for people to notice. It just, it's like thoughts in my head that come out, and then when I wake up the next day, I see everybody saw it, and I'm like, okay, But when I started it, it was just either scream or post a picture, either cry or post a picture or do both. So I was just
Wow.
looking at photos and I would just post them, and some days 3 or 4 or 5 photos at a time.
Wow.
And it's just been part
Wow.
of my therapy and just fighting my way back through this whole process. And, every day you see the Cardinals as well. And so between the Cardinals and the picture posting and my family support and love from everybody, I mean, that's how I make it through.
Good. Well, listen, our time is over, but listen, thank you so much. We're gonna be in touch, all right?
Yes, thank you.
All right, now I'll talk to you later.
All righty, bye bye.
Make sure